Today I'm going to be doing the viral Delaney Child's messy bun on my short hair. I gave this a try a couple weeks ago and I have been wearing it nonstop since then, and so I thought I would share with you guys in case, like me, you thought that maybe it wouldn't be possible on short hair. Because of the messy, piecey nature of this, it really works on short and mid-length hair as well as long hair. This channel typically is a lot of DIY and sewing content. Come back here for that stuff. I have been getting more and more comments though asking me for a hair tutorial. So I'm doing one. We'll see how this goes. If it does well, maybe there'll be more. If not, this could be a one and done. But I do just really love this hairstyle. It's great for like a slightly greasy hair day as well, like a good one for your second or third wash day. So yeah, let's get into this video. I'm starting with air dried hair. My hair is sort of wavy, sort of something, who knows, so you're getting a pretty frizzy version at the moment since I didn't really do much to it. The only two products I have in my hair right now are the Kristen S Air Dry Cream, which I love. This really helps with wavy hair in my opinion. And the Kristen S Leave-In Conditioner, which also adds shine and softness. And yeah, I just really like this product. So that's all that's in my hair currently. I like to use as few products as possible. And those are great ones. I have pretty thick, coarse hair that's, again, kind of wavy. So if you have a similar hair texture, I'm pretty sure you would love those because I do. All you'll need for this are a couple hair ties and a handful of bobby pins. I recently got these super stretchy hair ties off of Amazon, so I'll be using these, but before I was just using a regular hair tie and then a little plastic one for the messy bun portion, but these work really well for this particular hairdo, so I'm using two of these. And then I have a 1-inch curling iron. This is a Conair one that is ancient. I love it. I'll never get rid of it. So I'm going to do this in sections because, again, I have pretty thick hair and this just makes it easier. I like to do pretty big sections. This is not a necessary tool, but I do prefer to use a claw clip when I'm sectioning my hair. You could also use one of your hair ties during this process. But basically, I'm just going to take an inch chunk at a time and curl it. I typically like to do mostly backwards and then I throw in a couple forward curls as well just for volume. But yeah, I always start with going backwards around my face. I find that that looks the best. Yeah, I would say like every third curl I go towards my face instead of away. So I curl and just like ease it down, and then I usually kind of pull to release it just to give the ends this slightly looser look so you don't get that really tight curl at the bottom. This hairstyle also works really well if you do wrap curls. I've done it like that as well, but this is just a lot faster to me, and since it's going up into an updo, I just don't think it's worth the extra effort of doing them as wrap curls. If I'm doing this on like a third hair day or something when my hair is kind of greasy, I just go in with a bunch of dry shampoo first, and I just use the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. To maybe also note that I usually do this when my hair is already curled, so I don't usually go through the trouble of curling my hair and then doing this messy bun. Usually it's the hairdo I go to save whatever mess has been left from a few days before. I have some bangs that are at a long stage right now. They were curtain bangs, but yeah, the shortest bit is about this long right now and it tapers down, so I like to take a big hunk, like kind of the whole curtain bang section, and curl that all together so that it sits nice in the front. kind of pull it if I accidentally get the end too curly. Okay, so that is how I curl my hair typically. And I usually try to let it cool down for a second before I run my fingers through it or anything, which is always very tempting. Okay, so now that it's cooled for a second, I just like to run my fingers through it. I don't like to like fully brush it, but it always starts off pretty poofy, but it'll settle over time, and if you start with your hair kind of as curly as possible, then it obviously lasts longer. I can kind of just touch up like the front pieces the next day and still have my hair ready to go. So that is the curly look. And then now from here, typically like 2 days from now, I will put it up in this messy bun. So for the messy bun, the most important thing is to leave out more hair in the front than you think you need to. So I start like in the middle of my head, like right by my ears. I kind of go from my part and I pull it so that it goes behind my ear and then I get a bunch out. And then what you're going to want to do is pull this up into the highest ponytail possible. Now this is the hardest part with short hair, so I like to just brush the bottom up as much as possible to try and get it as tight as I can back here. You can make the front look loose, but if you have short hair, you're gonna want the back as tight as you can get it. And then most likely, my hair's grown out a little bit even since I like first tried this hairstyle. So if you have a bunch falling out at the back, you can always do some cute little braids and just pin those in, which we'll see how much falls out today. I might end up doing that. You can also leave out a good portion of what falls down and just make sure that it's curled and it still looks cute. Like I think I already have some falling out, maybe? We'll see. But yeah, just really get that as tight as possible, and then you really want this like all the way at the crown of your head. So first, let me make sure. So I really have this like crazy high on top of my head as much as possible. And if your hair is really short, you're just gonna have to lose some of that height, but it does look the cutest the higher you can get it. So I am just going to use my hair tie and put this into a ponytail. I think 3 is good. And then I like to just pull it up, and yeah, the higher the better. And now before it starts to fall out too much, I'm gonna grab my hairspray. Okay, so again, it's a messy bun, not 100% necessary, but for short hair, most likely for the back, you're gonna need a little hairspray. This is Chi and Firm Hold. It's what I have. And I'm just going to spray the back because, yeah, I already have some stuff falling out. So I'm going to try to get it to go up first. This is also why I like to do this on a dirty hair day, because I really don't like the feeling of hairspray, so I don't like to do it in my clean hair, but I'm sacrificing for you guys. Lovely. From here, I am just going to take my ponytail and loosely wrap it around. I really just like to do one twist. So again, I take it and I just kind of twist the ends a little bit and just really loosely cover up that front and kind of pull the top of this around to the back to just get it a little bit more circular. Then I take our second hair tie, which again, you can do this with a little clear rubber band as well, which I think is a little bit easier to hide. This sometimes you can see, but I'm just gonna take this and go around twice. From there you have a kind of silly looking bun, and I just like to pull and pinch until it's bigger and messier. This one, of course, is probably like the least messy version I've done. But yeah, that, and then if you want, you can give it a little spray to make sure that it doesn't wiggle around too much. So now we have all these pieces in the front. Too much, you know, a little bit in the front is cute, but this is a lot of hair. So what I like to do is I start from the top. So I take a chunk like this, and then I kind of twist it back a little bit, and then I pin it so that it kind of looks like the hair is just coming out of the bun. So I put it like right by where the bun sits for this first one. And then I'm going to take the bobby pin like so, and then I'm just going to put it in going like towards my face. So I'll put it like around the hair and then push it towards my face. Oh, the other thing I forgot to do is, especially at the front, I really like to like loosen up the ponytail part, like in the crown of your head especially. And then I do the same thing on the other side. Take a nice little chunk, twist it back a little bit, and kind of mirror the same thing on the other side. Obviously it does not need to be perfect. The less perfect, the better. Do the same thing. And sometimes this end can look, you know, kind of crazy. You might have to do this a couple times to make sure it's not like sticking straight out or something, but again, the messier, the better. I'm going to take another chunk, and basically I'm going to do this until all that I'm left with is however much I want left sitting in my face, and then I like to leave a little section by my ears too. So I'll end up with just this, and then all of these will be pinned back, but I'm going to do it in a few different chunks to give it that like fun messy look. So usually the second one I put a little bit lower, like right underneath where that first one went, and I just do the same thing, pin it, push it towards my face. Last one, I do even lower, like right behind my ear, sort of, or just wherever you think looks cute. And yeah, I like to just leave them like loose to give it all a messier look. Like you don't want to pull these too tight, in my opinion. And last one on this side. Every time I do this, I pretty much end up with like 3 chunks that I pin back. You can do as many as makes sense for what you have sitting over there. Okay, and I think that's it. Let me go do one check in the mirror to make sure that, you know, there isn't anything glaringly obvious that I just can't see in the camera finder, and then I will show you the full final look. Okay, I think we're good actually. So I just kind of loosened the top bun a little bit, but mostly it's really the same. And yeah, like I was mentioning, if you have a bunch of hair sticking out, of course this time mine kind of all went up. Hairspray is helpful. But if not, you can do a couple little braids and just pin them the same way we pinned these at the back, and it looks really cute. Or you can just curl the flyaways and it'll just be a little messy in the back. So that is how you do the viral Delaney Childs messy bun on short mid-length hair, and also how I typically curl my hair at this length. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of my uploads. This is my first hair tutorial video, so if you want more of these, comment down below. Definitely let me know if you did enjoy this or if you'd like more content like this. If you watch my videos, I think you know I really enjoy doing a bunch of different styles to my hair. I pretty much style my hair every day. I just think it's fun. So happy to film while I get ready for you guys if you enjoy it. As I mentioned earlier, I typically do DIY and sewing content on this channel. I also recently uploaded a video showing how I did my own false nails, so if you're interested in that, take a look. Yeah, basically, if you're a DIY girl like me, stick around. That's all I do here. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will see you next Tuesday when I upload my new video. Thank you for watching. Bye.